Weingut? Weingut?
Robert Weil.
I can't speak German. Schneider is the best I can do.
Schneider is the best you can actually do. No. We will be better.
All right,
afterwards.
Nicholas, you're going to teach me how to speak German. And just in case anybody's wondering, there's this beautiful fountain here at the tasting room, and that's what it sounds like. It's not, my stomach rumbling or anything like that. But one of the things that my audience keeps asking about is, and I don't want to cover it in the podcast because I think it's really hard to listen to it, so let's do it in video format, is can you talk about the different levels of wine? And I'm going to show some of the labels.
Yeah. Actually, we're doing it a kind of a similar way than like the French now. So we have 4 different levels.
Okay, so let me show these two. We're going to do this.
Exactly. So we will start with the Gutswein, which you can also see here on the capsule. It says Gutswein. It means Guts. Gut is estate.
Okay.
And Wein is wine.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right, cool.
Wine, actually the same, it's spelled differently than in English, but it sounds the same like in English. So next line is Ortswein. Ortswein means village or village wine. You also see it here on the capsule. In this case, it's called the Kiedricher.
Which is where we are right
Exactly.
now.
So Kiedrich is the village where we are. And I mean, you had a really famous president, JFK, who said, "Ich bin ein Berliner." And so he would say probably, "Ich bin ein Kiedricher." So this is the big difference here. So every time you see ER in the end of a village or a city name in Germany, it means it's coming from the place.
It's an apostrophe S in English. So
Exactly.
it's their wine at Kiedrich's wine. It's
Exactly.
ER.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then next in line we have our Premier Cru, which in Germany call it Erste Lage. This is our Klosterberg. Klosterberg means monastery hill. Really interesting vineyard site, and definitely a winner of global warming. And to me, really a wonderful, elegant, more floral style of wine. And next in line, we have our Grand Cru, what we call Große Lage, what you see also here. The Große Lage Grand Cru level, this is Greifenberg, a really old vineyard site. This vineyard actually has been around since 1258,
Wow.
which means it's around for almost 800 years, while our winery has only been around for 140 years. So a really, really old vineyard site. And every time you see this word trocken on the label, it means it's a dry style wine. Every time the label says, for example, like here, Kabinett, Spätlese, Auslese, Beerenauslese, it will be off dry or not sweet.
So what's the difference between the sweetness levels of Kabinett and Spätlese?
So first of all, Kabinett.
What about Halbtrocken also?
Halbtrocken.
Help with that.
Okay, Halbtrocken is medium dry.
Okay.
So it defines the.
What's the difference between off dry and medium dry?
You can taste that because it's the amount of sugar.
So more in
off dry than a medium dry.
Okay.
So Halbtrocken is something which can be sometimes really interesting because you have a really good balance between sugar and acidity. So for Kabinett and Spätlese, so we have these Prädikat wines. The entry-level Prädikat is Kabinett.
Yeah.
Then comes Spätlese, then comes Auslese, then comes Beerenauslese, and then comes Trockenbeerenauslese.
Yeah.
So it's all determined by the sugar content in the grape upon harvest time. So Kabinett
and that's natural sugar.
Natural sugar, exactly.
They're hanging on the vines a long time.
Exactly.
They're getting sweet. They're getting more concentrated. The water is absorbed. Getting out of the grapes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so the Kabinett is something which is the entry-level Prädikat, and then Spätlese is something. Spätlese, late harvest, is harvested later than the Kabinett, so it's riper.
Yeah.
Actually, and this is something which is I think sometimes a pity and also I think a reason for the confusion. Kabinett and Spätlese determine, as I said, when it is harvested, but it's not determined how sweet they are. So, and actually there's no rule in Germany how sweet a Spätlese has to be. This is completely up to the winemaker.
And is that different from Auslese?
Auslese is also Auslese is only determined by the
Harvest.
sugar, only by the harvest.
Okay.
So in the end, also for Auslese, you have no rule how sweet the wine in the end has to be. But of course,
It can be dry, right?
you can ferment it to dry. Yes.
So it's only the other levels, the Bieren Auslese and the Trockenbieren Auslese, where the must weight or the sugar has to be pretty much determined, right?
No,
Or not?
I mean the must rate is determining the different levels. The entry level must rate for Cabinet, then comes Spätlese with a higher entry level for the must rate. Then comes Auslese with a higher must rate. Then comes Beeren Auslese with a higher must rate, and then comes Trockenbeeren.
But it doesn't matter about sweetness.
Exactly. So in the end, but of course, with a Trockenbeeren Auslese, which you harvest with 180 degrees or so, even more, with all these sweet wines, you barely ferment these one dry, because otherwise you would have alcohols like crazy. And I mean, for us, also with Riesling, the limit for the dry wines is 13% alcohol. We want to have the Riesling elegant. We don't want to have muscle Rieslings. We want to have elegant Rieslings. We prefer the prima ballerina.
That's awesome. Thank you, Nicholas, for explaining the differences between the separate and different classifications of German wine.